Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of August 2023. First card out for you is Overcoming Difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. I'm feeling for Scorpio a sort of growth, a sort of forward momentum going on here. Some of you may be going back to school or taking on some type of professional challenge. I've been seeing a lot of professional, educational type of energies for Scorpio influences for honestly the past several weeks and months, and I see that kind of continuing for you in the month of August. These themes of like growing, overcoming difficulties, being on your grind, pushing, chasing, attracting. So yeah, we're seeing that, which is beautiful growth energy. So overcoming difficulties. Some of you may also have a really big goal in sight. I'm seeing some of you may have a goal to climb a certain mountain or run a marathon or a certain race or finish a certain degree. You know, it's something big that you're working towards, you're working on, and you're getting closer and closer and closer to it every single day. It could be saving for a house. It could be so many different things, but you are stepping closer and closer to this desired outcome as time passes. And you know, I really feel, Scorpio, that you may even feel like you are not making any progress, but I don't think that is the case at all. I think you are really making progress, and sometimes you have to stop and look at how far you've come to recognize that. Next, we have a message from your past loved ones and spirit guides, and we have dream talk. Okay, so your spirit guides may be visiting you in your dreams and giving you very specific messages, or even like having feelings that are from within you come up in your dreams in order to be processed and worked through and brought to your conscious attention. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate to you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So pay attention to your dreams at this time and this month because they are showing you a lot. And finally, from Mama Moon, we have the message, new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. Scorpio, if you're single, Scorpio, boy, I see a new partner, a new person coming in for sure. If you're in a relationship that's really good, long-term, committed, etc., I just kind of see a new sort of journey or trip or adventure that you may be having with your partner. So this could be something small, like discovering a new hobby together or a new favorite restaurant, or even like embarking on some type of new journey like traveling or planning some type of international travel. I don't know. I'm seeing a new journey, a new chapter in your love life beginning in the month of August though, Scorpio, for sure, hands down. Also, I'm seeing like the tides of your relationships shifting in general. So even like I said, if you're in a long-term committed relationship, it will be shifting this month. For example, if you're one of the people who are going back to school or focusing really hard on a certain goal of yours, you may be having to take more time to yourself to build up that goal and work towards it, meaning that your relationship itself will be shifting to a new state where you are a bit more independent, and that can really increase attraction, to be honest. It's just so attractive when people have their own little lives and doing their own little things and take care of themselves, and especially when someone has an ambition, they're working towards a goal. Hot. Okay, that is hot. Okay, that is so attractive. So we see a new romantic cycle beginning, whether you're attracting someone new because you're so focused on your goal, on yourself, or a new chapter takes place with a long-term partner. So we're going to get 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 to get further insights into August for you. First card out is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, here's that independence. Miss Independent. Sorry, I'm really excited today. This is you being hyper-focused on your goal, on a certain outcome, on achieving it. I honestly feel like in the month of August, even though we have a new romantic cycle beginning, there is this element here of being a little bit like emotionally cold, not like cold or closed off emotionally, but it seems like you're just really into your goals right now, or growing, or overcoming difficulties, overcoming this mountain, whatever that looks like for you, getting healthy, growing your career, growing a certain business or creative project. Like, it seems like your energy is just really focused on your own little passions, your own little life purpose, and you're creating a lot of transformation from within, which is really beautiful. So second card out for you, we have the Page of Pentacles in reversed. Yeah, to me, it feels like there's something missing here in your life, which is why you're so focused on kind of growing this thing or resolving it. This could be like you don't feel healthy, or you don't feel like you have a lot of money, or you don't feel like you have a lot of freedom to have the experiences that you want to have. And that's why you're so focused on this other goal. So it's rooted more so in this feeling of lack. Like you feel like you're lacking in this and you really want to experience more of this, and that's what is driving you to make these transformations, to make these changes and overcome difficulty. I do see with the Page of Pentacles reverse, whatever you have going on, it may take up some of your money. So for example, if you are training for a marathon, you know, you may have to pay for like a gym membership, or you may want to invest in some better athletic gear, or this and that and this and that. Or if you're going back to school, I mean, that's quite expensive too, like textbooks and, you know, the programs itself, at least if you live in America, you know? So yeah, I see here there's a bit of an investment going on that will take place in order for you to kind of get more of what you want. To get more of what you want, you have to spend more, whether it's time or money. So like perhaps your true dream is to have more time with loved ones, more experiences with loved ones. But in order to get there, to that long-term goal, you have to invest more of your time here in the present moment. And it feels very backwards, right? Like the root of why you're doing this is because you want more time, or you want more money, or you want more health. But the process of getting there may be filled with you spending money, not having a lot of time, not having a lot of health. So just try to not get in your head about that too much is what I would say, Scorpio. Third card out is the Nine of Cups. Yeah, really happy, content with your own little life. I mean, this very much doesn't feel, even though we have the new moon in Libra, which literally says the new romantic cycle begins, I'm feeling that it's more so like you being focused on yourself, you know? So if you're single as a Pringle, not even interested in dating, this is your reading, because it's like a new romantic cycle will begin because of how focused on yourself you have been, you know, just excited to be here and not necessarily needing a relationship. And if you are in any type of romantic connection, I'm just seeing an increased focus on your own life, your own goals, your own journey. So no codependency to be found here, to be honest. It's just like you trying to get your own life together so that this new cycle can begin. Second row out for you, fourth card, we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be a lot on your plate this month. I'm not even going to lie. Like I am seeing tough scheduling. Like maybe you have to work, and then maybe your overall goal is to get healthy. So it's like, well, I have to make time to go to the gym. I have to make time to make these healthy meals. I got to take care of my kids. It's like all these things on top of each other. But you know what? That's what you got to do to get to where you want to be. And over time, it'll all even out. It'll all work out for you. One thing I would say is try to build habits one at a time, slowly. That's how I completely transformed my life. Like if you look at the past like 6 years of my life, the amount that has changed is tremendous. And people are always like, how do you make so much change? How have you like completely transformed your life and went from like having all these negative habits and trauma to all of these positive habits and, you know, coping skills? And it's like, I did it one at a time. Like when I quit caffeine, for example, I was in no rush. I was not going to go cold turkey at all. Okay. I'm like, I'm taking my time with this. I'm immediately going to reduce it down to just 1 cup of coffee a day. And then we'll go to like 3 cups of black tea, 2 cups of black tea, 1 cup of black tea, 2 cups of green tea. And that's where I settled. So that's how, like, you know, and that took months to do. I was in no rush whatsoever. And when you focus on that, like after the first 3 to 4 weeks, it'll actually become really routine for you to do that. And you don't even think about it anymore. It's just like what you want to do. So just take 3 to 4 weeks to build a new habit. And then once that's ingrained, take on another habit. You know, you don't have to be in this big rush and take everything on all at once. Same thing happens with like a work ethic. Like you can build up your work ethic to find a lot of work and responsibility quite bearable. And that's something I also had to do in my early 20s is kind of like train myself to work more than like an hour a day. Center of your spread is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we do see a natural progression here with the Ten of Wands to the Ace of Wands, complete resetting of the cycle. I feel like a new beginning wants to come in for you, and this is a new passionate beginning or creative idea, but it feels like there is some sort of block here. Like, for example, you may want to really travel, but you're like, I can't travel until I pay off my debts. Okay, I can't do this until I get this figured out. So that is a bit frustrating. But like I said, like this month feels so filled with work ethic and like, you know, overcoming challenges, overcoming difficulties, even though all you want to do is drop everything and start this new beginning. You know, lose yourself in passion, lose yourself in lust or creativity. Like, that's all you want to do. But you know for a fact right now, you do not have either the health or the resources or the time to just drop everything and indulge in this passion, indulge in this flame of life, you know? For example, I would love to drop everything and just, you know, backpack across Europe for like 6 straight months. However, I'm not there yet. I have to take care of my cats. I have to save up some money. I have to figure out how to do that if I do want to do that, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of getting a similar energy for you where it's like you have this idea or this new passion you want to indulge in, but right now you just have some things to take care of. And if this is a new romantic person that has entered your life or is entering your life this month, and if it's someone who's already entered your life, it might be fresh, like only a few weeks, a few months old. And you may be thinking to yourself, I really want to lose myself in the passion of this, and I really want to just be romantic and let this consume my mind and my soul, but I'm honestly, like, logistically not in a place where I could do that right now. Like, maybe you have a lot of work, maybe you're in the middle of a move, maybe you have some health issues that you need to take care of first. So it's like, you know that once you take care of these issues, you pay off these debts, you figure your health out, whatever it may be, you'll be able to just dive into this passion and this fun new beginning a little bit more. But for right now, you can't. Does that make sense? So this month is all about kind of preparing a really good foundation for yourself for more exciting things to come. 6th card out for you is the King of Wands in reversed. Frustration. I feel it. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign this month. So air sign would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Fire would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I am seeing, that's interesting. We go from Ace of Wands to the King of Wands reverse. So like the first card of the fire element and the last card of the fire element, both in reverse, and we jumped there. So I do wonder for some of you, if there is someone in your life and they really strongly feel like a fire sign, okay, so I would be surprised if they weren't a fire sign, but they could also like look and act like a fire sign, meaning that they may be, you know, onto one thing and the next thing and jump around from thing to thing all the time, and there's always something crazy going on in their life. They always have a new crazy story to tell you. This person, to me, it feels like someone in your life who should be a bit more mature than they are acting. Like they should have their life a bit more together. Now, Spirit uses examples from my own life. That's how they channel messages through me. And I am just thinking of a friend of my partner's. So this is like, who is a Scorpio. So I feel like this person may be a friend of yours who you're just like, it's not that you're worried about them, but it's like you're feeling like, why don't you have your life together? Like you should be more mature than this. Like you have a lot of responsibilities with the 10 of Wands. Like maybe they have children, maybe they have, you know, a partner, a home to take care of, whatever. And to me, I'm just getting this inner frustration from you that this person is acting very immature, acting very recklessly. It feels reckless. It feels spontaneous. Like you should be taking better care of yourself and the people around you, but you're not. And I'm not necessarily seeing that you're directly connected to this person. Like it's not that they're directly hurting you personally, but it's just more so like maybe you've known them for a really long time. And I don't know, I'm just seeing you kind of complaining to other people about this person, or just like, man, they need to get their life together. So it's not like a huge deal. It's just someone in your life who you may be thinking that way towards. 3rd row out, 7th card, we have Justice. Okay, I love when the Justice card comes out upright because it shows that all of your hard work is paying off and you put a good, honest effort and integrity into something, and you will be reaping the results of that this month for sure. Also, if you're in any legal situation, I see that you may, you know, get what you want out of that. I'm also seeing contracts coming in. If you're like a contractor, a freelancer, or someone who works with people, you may be getting a really good new client or someone coming through asking you to do a project. I'm seeing that, or like collaboration with someone that goes really well. Okay, so pay attention to that. One thing I want to say is like check your emails. Listen to your voicemails and check your emails, because you may have an offer at this time or this month that you may potentially accidentally miss, okay? So definitely do that. And this feels very job oriented. So there could be like someone who wants to hire you or someone who wants to work with you in some way, and it's a really good offer. But there is a chance here that you may miss it if you're not checking your emails and voicemails and phone regularly. Okay, so just do that every day is what I would say for you. I'm not trying to scare you. I don't think you'll miss it. I just think Spirit's just trying to remind you here. 8th card out is the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So I do feel this urge within you to distance yourself from a particular friend. And like I said, it feels like this King of Wands reverse, this fire sign or person who appears to be like a fire sign, even if they're not a fire sign, who it's just like they're just immature. And I don't think that they're doing anything to you personally to hurt you, but it just feels like you have grown. You're really focused on your own growth and becoming a better person and growing every day. And you're questioning, why do I surround myself with people like this who do not mature? They do not grow. They only look out for people like themselves. Like, you know what I mean? It's just this general kind of wanting to distance yourself from influences. It's just that you're changing. Time is changing you. Actually, the song Landslide by Fleetwood Mac just came into my head. Time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs. It makes me cry. Go ahead and listen to that. But the lyrics about that is essentially just like getting older and you're changing and you're just not resonating with someone who you built up such a strong friendship or relationship with anymore. That's what that song's about. And I feel like you're kind of dealing with that somewhere in your life. And like I said, for most of you, it doesn't feel like someone completely like life altering towards you. Like for some of you, I guess it could be like a spouse or like a family member. But honestly, for many of you, this could just be a longtime friend where it's just like you're growing, you're becoming this better person, and they seem to be getting worse with age. Have you ever met someone like that? They just get worse with age or more creepy with age. Yeah, it's just one of those situations and you're just like kind of finding yourself like distancing yourself. Lovers reversed. 9th card out, right in between that. Yeah, right next to this is the 5 of Swords. Right above it, King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You know what I'm actually seeing here? And this is going to be a prediction, straight up. And I always tell you I don't do negative predictions, but I honestly do. I just keep them to myself. I honestly feel like something may happen in the month of August with this person, whoever it may be. And again, like I said, it feels like a friend, where it just becomes very crystal clear to you, like, yeah, this ain't it. Like, sorry, but like, I don't know, maybe, I hate the examples that Spirit is giving me right now. And, this is just an example. It may not resonate with you, but like, if this is like a male friend, for example, like you might have known them for a really long time and they were fine back in the day when they were younger, wild or whatever. But as they age, it's just like you get creepiness from them and they may do something tremendously inappropriate where you're just like, no, I can't do this anymore. This is just drama. So I don't know. I am seeing that with some people. You're gonna have to listen to your own intuition when it comes to who this person is in your life. And I'm not saying they're a creep or anything. So if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Like I said, that was just an example. But I am totally getting something will be happening in August where you're just gonna look at this person different. Like you already had suspicions and like you already knew that this was like someone who is immature, not growing, whatever. Like you already knew that, but like there's something that will be happening that just completely 110% confirms that this month. And it's just like, yeah, I'm done. Like I'm walking away for sure. Like you were kind of distancing yourself at first, maybe for like the first couple days or weeks of August, but then like this happens and it's like, all right, goodbye. Like I am choosing myself. I am choosing my happiness and the people closest to me, and you're simply not one of them anymore. Goodbye. Yellow brick road. Is that a song? Yeah. I have so many songs in my head right now. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Keep focusing on you. Keep focusing on this goal, whatever it may be, and the people closest to you. There's a beautiful new romantic cycle beginning for you, and I'm excited for that to take place. And you know what? This feels like a genuine soulmate that you're either currently with or will be with this month, because soulmates come in when we least want or need them. I swear to God, it always happens. Like you'll be focused on your own life, doing your own thing, like probably not even focused on, or like you could be like on dating apps, whatever, like, you know, lightly, casually meeting people, but like you're not really emotionally invested in it. And I swear to God, that's when soulmates come in. Like when you're just like, you know what, forget all this noise, I'm doing my own thing, boom, soulmate comes in. So that's what I'm seeing for you, or some type of new chapter with your soulmate. Thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. And like this video, comment your thoughts and feelings down below. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Doing all of these things helps out so much, helps boost the algorithm, and it has you, contributing to this little community I'm trying to build here on the second channel. And if you want to support me even further, I do accept donations for this channel. Link to that is in the description. Or you can get a personal psychic reading with me one-on-one, a spiritual life coaching session with me, or you can buy my Goddess Energy Intention Oil, all of which can be found on my website, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.